Okay, welcome back to, I believe this is episode 9 of Radiant Pandemonium. Last we left off, our party were fighting mudstone-like clones of themselves from a giant glowing skeletal hand appearing out of the ground, peering into their deepest nightmares and going into like their worst moments, deepest fears, or whatever could actually control, like could actually break them down, like break their will down. Seeping through, they get a little bit of a taste of the man with scarlet eyes' power. Manipulation is his main thing, and going straight through, taunting, proving his power to everybody in the whole entire party. As you can see, we don't have in Budar and Sage's players here today. They're dealing with a lot of personal stuff, and mainly one of them still might be sick or they're out of town busy for something else. Give them their time, they'll be back whenever they can. I do not hold it against them. I hope none of these players do as well. But we're going to continue on for the last moment to where there was a mysterious gift and a mysterious moment happening to one of our players in this moment. I need everybody to re-roll initiative.
Oh, fuck, that's the one thing that didn't come up.
I got 10 total.
Alright, 10 from Jerry.
Not one for Aaron.
But in total,
Oh no, total it's 3.
alright, 3.
Wait, no, wait.
You could just say the number out loud. You don't have to type it.
19 for Alien.
19 from Aileen. I think 21 from Builder, and in a 21, not 21, 18 from Sage. All right, he's got something to do with real quick. As you guys get down in the middle of combat, Aileen, roll me a d12.
12? Okay. That's a 12.
How high is your Arcana?
Archon? It's a plus 2 to my Archon. Not too high.
You are a Wisdom caster.
Yes, I am.
You feeling a lot of magical malice coming from Guiles, and you are getting extremely overwhelmed to everything is flashing, and you break from not only initiative but you dash away from the party.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
As there's like a lot of stuff flashing between your head, not just because of what the man with scarlet eyes did to you in your little mirage, more like
Yeah.
something is pulling you, like you were being pulled away because this is too much even for you. You were just running away and feared down a path
Oh,
leading straight to a cave. You
okay.
are by your lonesome as the wind is picking up.
Okay.
The start of initiative, you see Yodar kind of like feeling a little bit of like looking at Giles and like, buddy. You alright? I mean, I don't want to hurt you, but about that little runaway joke I made, I'm still sorry for slashing you. But are you okay? And you can see Vidar is going to hold his turn. And Sage is holding out a bit of magic, herself keeping her bearings out, and still is scanning around and looking around, saying, "Okay, now where is that giant skeleton, and why is our healer running away from our party?" To where she's just holding her magic and pretty much not paying attention to Guiles. She's just like keeping her startings off, ending her turn. It would be Guiles, but I'm gonna have him roll me a percentile dice. Mike, roll a percentile dice for your brother.
I rolled a 10%.
10%. I need Aaron, Drift, Vyodar, and Sage to roll either an insight or an arcana.
Oh, oh no. Rolling insight. I got a 15.
That is okay. Insight or Arcana.
It's both +3. That's a 14.
Which one do you want to do, insight or arcana?
Insight.
Jerry, you said insight as well, or did you say arcana?
Yeah, yeah, insight.
On that insight check, you are getting a suspicion on Giles' face, as it kind of like, it's usually like how Giles is feeling abnormally. It's basically his basic self, his face and everything. But if anything, his tone has shifted.
Okay.
Into the sense of Giles. What I need for you is to give me a perception check.
Okay. My perception is. Let me make sure alert doesn't give me any. That I'm double checking. Never mind. That's you roll perception. That is a nat 20.
Alright, now give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. That is a 7.
Natural 20, you can see a flash for a bit as pure as daylight because of the natural 20. Even though it's nighttime, you can see that flash to where your eyes flicker many times. And you're noticing a malicious intent. Not only see outside of you, but in front of you of what you thought were your parties are just enemies, as their tint of their eyes are just red like the man with scarlet eyes, and in your motion it is just like shadowy, kind of obsidian-like gemstone creatures looking at you, but like in full, like magma, like coating armor, and it's just you can see in their eyes it's just a malicious intent, and all you want to do is take them out.
May I interject a voice line?
Yes.
Oh, where did you all come from? Oh, no matter. You're evil. I must take you out. It's been so long since I've had a challenge like this.
Murmuring.
I'm just fired up, ready.
Murmuring in your head, you just hear, "Good. Now, show me what she can do, Butler Boy."
No, I'll show you more.
Gabe, you have an action and a bonus action. You can attack, disengage, or you can dice an intimidation.
So am I, like... Is there anything really different about me? I don't know if this is, like, metagaming or not, but as far as, like, intimidation goes, am I, like, swirling with a dark energy?
You have like a rising red tint, and your eyes are pretty much coming to a moment of red, and your veins are pumping with a different sort of color.
I would like to roll an intimidation.
All right, intimidation.
That's a 16.
I need you guys to give me a charisma saving throw, be a 17.
I rolled a
Me
2.
too or no?
Charisma modifiers minus
Not
2. That's a negative. That's a -1.
Okay.
Not you, Becca, but both Drift and Aaron have to. So I'll roll for Sage and Bjornar. They both Sage and Bjornar fail. Jerry, what did you get in your charisma saving throw? Jerry.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. I rolled a 19. I'm sorry.
Drift succeeds. Everybody else is considered feared. Guiles, what do you do for your intimidation purposes?
Well, with this red tint in my eye, I just kind of stare, like I brandish my daggers, like I'm ready to jump into combat, and I just like roar. And the flash in my eyes, for the people who are feared, just kind of like there's like a flame, but it's like a shadowy, sinister flame, just kind of like erupting from my eyes. And then I will just charge, like kind of daggers at the ready, and I'm coming for him.
Who are you going to attack?
Assuming that they all look the same, or do they have the same like outline as before, but they're just obsidian shadow beasts to my perspective?
They have, they pretty much are the exact same, but only height different.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go for the shortest one.
Shortest one would be Drift.
All right, I'm coming for him, and I'm just gonna slash him twice.
All right.
Actually, wait, I have a thing I'm reading here. Following up that intimidation, as I get into position, I have an extra thing here. I am going to just kind of stop in place, and then I will just start spinning, attacking as I kind of jump into the middle of them. spin, and use my dagger storm.
I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw. Not Guiles, just Drift, Sage, Aaron, and Bjordar.
Dexterity save. That's a 21.
Nat 1 from Bjordar,
Naturally.
Oh, okay.
a 14 from Sage. Drift, what did you roll? And Aaron, what did you roll?
20.
Ah, shit. I got like 15 total.
Gabe, the DC for the Dagger Storm, I believe, is a 20 straight.
That is correct. And for damage, I roll.
Wow. I can't beat that with a nat 20.
The DC is 23.
It's 23.
Yes. And I rolled a 36 for damage. But it says +8 to all attacks. Does that count for this as well?
It accounts for the action. Hold on. Did Aaron say?
For the other, it says temporarily add +8 to all attacks. Is that just a hit, or is that?
That is to. If it says damage, I think it'll say damage right beside it, but I think it might be attack rolls.
It just says add +8 to all attacks.
Yeah, that's just the attack roll.
Okay. So for my roll, I rolled a 4d12 for it. And then I'll add 8 at the end, which makes it not 36, but 44. That is 44 piercing damage to everybody unless they pass the save, which they would take half.
Did Michael say he got a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
He got a 21, but it's a 23.
Was it a dirty or a natural?
I don't think anybody passed it.
19 plus 2 from my dex.
Okay, then everybody takes the 44 points of damage.
Holy fuck, Mo.
And you're also knocked prone.
I can't remember if I was in wild shape at the moment. No, I wasn't.
Because you shift out of wild shape.
Or sorry, unconscious.
You are knocked unconscious?
Anybody else who is not knocked unconscious?
Sage is at 15, and Bjordar is at a good 8.
Oh.
They're also all knocked prone because they did not pass the DC.
That is correct. Jerry, what are you at now?
How much damage was I supposed to take?
44 piercing.
Oh, 44 total.
Total.
No, like 4d4 or 4d4?
44. The number 44.
Okay. Then I was rolling for that. I thought, what the fuck?
Because if I'm correct, Jerry, you had some temp HP, so that temp HP might be gone, and you still should have some good HP left.
Dang, what HP do y'all have? You're 5.
I got 16 health left. I rolled.
I have 49
if we're going
total.
based on my rolls, I rolled 3 ones
total.
and a fucking 3 on a d4. But if we're going based on like Kaz's damage, I don't like. I'm dead.
Hold on. You are knocked out? You're knocked unconscious?
Like if I'm taking, I don't like. Am I the one rolling for the damage?
No, I roll damage. It's a 4d12 for me.
No. Jerry, we had said 44 points of damage, not 4d4.
Oh, yeah, I'm unconscious.
Alright, so Aaron is...
Sage is still unconscious?
Sage and Bjordar are alive.
Yeah, they're still up. Sage
Aileen, I don't think, was within the 10 feet of me, so Aileen didn't get hit.
Sage is at 15. Bjordar is at 8. Drift is knocked out. Aaron, Are you knocked out as well?
I'm unconscious. I only had 19 hit points.
Yeah, you were knocked out. You, as this is happening, Guiles, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
On save. Let me roll a modifier.
Con save -3.
That's a 14. Yeah, it was a 17, but -3 is 14.
As this is happening, I need you to take
Oh, there.
I need you to take 26 points of damage.
26, got it.
So you take from your temp first if you haven't.
I have plenty of temp.
As you were coughing out, as just like a little bit of blood dripping out in each stab, like from like each dagger storm that you have literally sent out to your party, as they are caught up in the storm itself. Aaron is knocked unconscious. Dritz is knocked unconscious. Aaron, I need you to roll a d20 because you're about to do some death saves.
Natural 2.
Natural 2, mark 1 death save.
As a failure?
As a failure, yes.
Bruh.
Next up, Drift, I need you to roll a d20.
That was a natural 1.
Mark 2 death saves.
Yep.
Yikes!
I mean, that's 2 fail saves.
Dude, this is getting real, guys.
I need a heal!
Moving up, it's going to be Budar, as he is running up to you, still in his frenzy. Roll this.
Might I interject a voice line here?
Say what now?
May I interject a voice line?
Go ahead.
I just kind of finished. I'm kind of like wheezing because I damaged myself. Just like, oh, that felt good. I haven't done anything like that in years. And I'll look up to see Yoldar approaching me. Do as you wish.
For the first attack, does a 11 hit.
No.
The next one, the other attack is a natural 20.
Natural 20 definitely hits.
Alright. Think on a great axe he has, it's a d12?
Yes. Great axe.
Right, I mean, I do have armor class of 20, but a natural 20 will hit.
Yeah, don't revive me. I can't do any damage to that.
I can't revive you anyways.
I have healing revive me, please.
I can't do anything. Remember, I was feared.
So was I. Wait.
Take another 26. Dead? No, wait, hold on. Not 26. 31 points of damage.
I was feared and ran into a cave, remember?
Alright.
Ooh, wait a minute. What? Huh?
Alright. Did you hear what I said, how much damage to take, Gabe?
I applied the damage.
Alright. No.
No.
Not Mike. Afraid not Michael. Because I was answering one of Michael's questions. As this is happening, you see him in a rage. How could you? And runs over. He slashes once as you're able to weave out of the way, spins, and then jabs the point end first and the edge of his great axe straight into your chest as he's looking at you and yelling, "We trusted you!"
I just kind of go, oh!
And yeah, I already know the great axe is a D12. He has a brutal critical, which allows him to roll 4 D12s. As he's looking at you,
Mess him up, Yudar. Mess him up. Mess him up.
as he's looking at you, how well in you? And ending his turn where he's looking at you right into the face. Sage is up. She's going to try and heal up. She's going to try to heal Drift first with Cure Wounds.
Are they not still feared?
She is feared is to the sense of you are feared where like if you try to attack on a melee, it's an immediate disadvantage on attack if you're trying to do melee. But she is.
But since Grog is raging, since Beoldar is raging, he's not fearful of anything.
Rage cancels out any form of fear because if anything, rage allows the user to basically imbue like the fear itself. If you're trying to scare this one, it's going to be a tough time. But it ended Budar's turn. Sage is running up to Drift to try and heal him. I think Cure Wounds is a D4.
Thought it was a D6.
D4, D6. I'm thinking of minor Cure Wounds.
Healing word is 4, cure wounds
Yeah.
is D6.
Alright, so at second level.
Oh no, it's a
Cure
D8.
Wounds- It's D8 for Cure Wounds?
Yeah. A creature
Wait,
you
you-
touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. That
Yeah,
spell has no
it's
effect on
1d8.
undead or constructs.
Alright,
That's
1d8. 1d8 plus 3?
Yeah, well, that's the wisdom bonus, right?
She is going to cast at second level to beam you up to 13.
I'm still
Drift.
taking death saves. I don't even have the option to heal.
Oh, no. Whenever you are healed up, you are able to gain back no death saves, but you are getting back. You're still not prone.
Oh, okay.
You are rising up with 3 HP, like with 13 HP, healing up, and you see she is going to Toll of the Dead to Guiles. Roll the hit. No, not roll the hit. Constitution. Give me a Constitution, Guiles. Because you've been attacked, I think it boosts up to a D10 or D12, Becca.
For if it's been injured, the
Yes.
D12.
Even with 10 HP?
Yes, the base for Toll the Dead is a D8, but if the target has been injured, it is a D12.
For my con save, I got an 11.
Does not beat Sage's DC. You're going to take a D12 Toll of the Dead.
Okay, so I roll a D.
do that?
Take 6 points of necrotic damage.
I am immune to necrotic damage.
As soon
Oh.
as it beams straight out, you see that red aura of malice disperse it out, echoing straight out. Sorry, but you're not necrotic damaging my boy. Shooting out and dispersing of the necrotic damage in Sage's turn. I need Actually, no. I'm going to roll a percentile. In the midst of this battle of friend versus friend, D&B versus 1, all of you are feeling a tension to where, like, this is pretty obvious. Guiles has mainly might have been taken over, is completely taken over by the man with scarlet eyes.
Okay,
And that
so those of
void,
us that are alive know. We can tell. We get the feeling.
I need, Aaron, I need you to give me another death saving throw.
Will do. Alright, don't mess me up. Don't mess me up. Okay, that's an 18.
Pass 1.
Alright, what do I do on a success?
You just mark the one success.
Do I go to 1 HP or do I just I see
No,
that
you have to, for it to be official, you have to clear 3 death saving throws on a success of 10 or
gotcha.
higher.
Without failing 3 times, right?
If you fail 3 times, you're permadead
Gotcha.
until revival kicks in.
But if somebody were to like cast or somebody would have to cast like some kind of healing thing in order to
They would
bring
have to
me back.
cast, if you were permadead, they would have to cast Revivify.
Yeah, not that, but if I'm in a death saving state, like unconscious, they would just have to heal me, right?
That or use Spare the Dying.
Okay. All right, gotcha. I succeeded. All right.
1 success, 1 failure is up. Belt as the void of malice energy is seeping in. Giles, you are hearing that voice of the man with scarlet eyes. How are you enjoying your new power? It feels amazing, doesn't it?
It feels. I don't know if my mic picked that up.
Nope.
I said, it feels good.
Arcing in that moment to where you are feeling all that malice, all that dark energy, and it feels good, especially taking down those 2 knowing right in front of you. 1 fled, the other stayed in flight until the winds keep on rushing even more, and you can hear the echoing of the man with scarlet eyes through your mind. This is going to be. Wait. No, 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 no! No! Pushing through as the wind is picking up through rain itself, dispersing of radiant light of different colors. One of red, hovering over Udar. One of blue, hovering in the small cave as the wind and rain are picking up where Aileen is. Hovering green over Drift. Hovering purple over Sage. Yellow on Aaron. Correction, not yellow on Aaron. Yellow on Guiles, and gray on Aaron. Guiles, you
Yes.
are feeling as someone is pulling you out at a very short height. They're pulling you out from the clutches of the man with scarlet eyes, kind of separating you, as even though you're being blessed, kind of saved by this light, and pushing you. It's kind of like pushing on two different sides and shoving back. You hear a voice. I thought I told you. He's not yours. None of them are. Cracking her knuckles. A dwarven female. The phantom ecolite of yellow. With gauntlets on her hands. Looking at the man with scarlet eyes. And is sending back a burst of radiant energy, spreading apart, casting to where that malicious aura that all of you are seeing on Guiles is just fading as his daggers drop from his hands. His health is reduced to half. Temp HP no more. Aaron, you were brought back up to 1 HP.
Do I keep all my death saves marked?
No, erase them.
Gotcha.
As
Alright.
the light is peering from all of you, Guiles, you are kneeling, holding your daggers in your hand. As you can kind of see, not only is their blood and the rainwater combining together, there's a lot of blood on your daggers. Your veins are kind of reducing and going back to the regular sizes that they need to be. Lucy Budar still holding his great axe in rage. And just staring at you. Whose side are you on?
I'm just kind of in shock. I'm look down in my hands. I see the blood. I look up, see all my friends with their wounds, and I just say, "Oh no!" So I kind of gather what happened, and he repeats, "Whose side are you on?" Say, "But I am on your side." Or I was always. As I kind of trail off.
That radiant light throughout, it's happening to everybody. We're gonna kind of glance straight to where Aileen is. Aileen, you were noticing there is a blue radiant light, not glowing for your holy symbol, but glowing on you.
Oh, okay.
Do not give out that give out that rule, Mike. You are seeing the blue light hovering over you. You see coming coming from that light is shifting out in a projection. You see an elven figure, armor kind of similar to yours in elven status,
Oh, okay.
rocking a holy symbol necklace, kind of like you're doing as well. Hair in a ponytail, and is looking at you, hovering down. Huh. Strange. I never thought I'd actually see another elf.
What do you mean?
I mean, I thought I'd never see another elf that is a protector of the party, but you ran away. Are you okay? I mean,
I don't know. Something weird happened with the rogue person, and next thing I know, I'm running away.
so you ran out of you pretty much.
I think I was scared. I felt something strange.
You are. I'm Hugin. Hugin Orion.
You're one of those names that they keep saying.
The ones who used to own the crystals.
I'm not from here, so I'm assuming yeah.
I've been. From what we've been noticing throughout our history and seeing the reincarnations, it's kind of weird and yet nostalgic to see there's a group of misfits like us. I mean, in your case, you run away from everything.
I guess.
Tell me, do you trust anybody? I mean, anybody whatsoever?
Um, at the moment, not really. I mean, one of the people that I thought I could trust just started attacking us, so.
Have you ever even considered the fact of why you do what you do, and mainly bring to the plate, like, if anything, you run away because things got dire and possession took over?
I don't know.
You come from royalty. I can pretty much tell that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You ran away from them. Always,
Yeah.
always looking right behind your back.
What?
You're always looking right behind your back, so you pretty much just run away from everything. You want to make your own path, yet you keep on running away from your path, is basically what I'm getting here. Because you believe in something of the fates, don't you?
Yeah.
You see him, like, hold his arms out. Well, my fate is to protect the whole plane of Cadence, so the man with scarlet eyes could not escape from his prison. And so, me and my friends, well, my family is what I like to call them, in this whole plane of Cadence, can live in peace forever. You are running away from your friends, some people that you might consider to be your family in future time because of
Maybe.
possessions.
I've never had a family before, so maybe.
Are you ever going to start trusting anybody? And I do mean anybody. I mean, even go home at some point?
I would not go home, but I hope to trust people at some point. It's hard to trust when it's always been broken, I guess.
Everything needs to be broken to be repaired. I mean, why do you think I pretty much protected this plane by itself?
That's pretty cool, actually.
From royalty, you were supposed to take up the throne of your family?
More like my father wants to force me to be something I'm not. They don't plan on giving up anything anytime soon.
You study in Divine. I'm guessing he wants you to be an arcane user.
Yes. They don't like divine trust or anything like that.
You come from the Feywild. Feywild's not known for
Yeah,
divinity magic.
it's not.
If anything, you'd be breaking taboo.
Yeah, but I like being weird and different.
I mean, the Feywild is filled with weird and different, but even it has its rules. Divination magic can't compute with anything wild.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dying.
You have a chance here. I mean, you can tell them, you have told them multiple times that you just run away like a child.
I've actually only been on the run since I was like 16. I'm like 20 something now. But I've told them multiple times. Um,
Well, maybe you have to prove to your family that you don't study in the realm of arcane. I mean, words can paint the story, but actions tell the truth.
yeah.
In with you doing Est fleeing, you kind of proven to the fact that you were still just a child. You haven't grown up.
So you're about
Take this with a grain of salt.
okay.
Us paladins and clerics build on something known as fate. Take a lot of road bumps if you need to. Never follow the path straight. If anything, from what your deity Poseidon is telling you,
Uh,
you're you're going the straight path of what he and the fates themselves want you to do. Gods themselves never went in the straight path. They've always made their legacies building up. No fate ever told them to go down that path. They just only told them the end of that path.
yeah.
You have a
Well,
chance to repair not only your family name, but to prove to your family but you don't need the arcanes.
Okay.
As you can see, radiating throughout and disappearing from that grasp of the light, it fuses straight into a little bit of your symbol, but most of you. Right in your notes, the soul of Hugin.
The soul of Hugin?
Of Hugin, yeah, I'll spell it for you.
Alright, yes, please, because I'm in the middle of a really big thing that I can't pause.
Hugin
H-U-G.
N
N
for Hugin, Orion Orion.
Okay.
The astral field of Hugin, you gain advantage on wisdom checks.
So on any wisdom checks?
On any wisdom checks.
Okay.
Your Arcana is now +3.
Okay. Just the Arcana?
Just the Arcana.
Alright.
You have advantage on perception.
Okay. Already would have had advantage on perception because it's a wisdom.
Correct. Not perception. You would have advantage also. You would have advantage on Arcana, not perception. My bad. I read that wrong.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
You are pretty much, I would say, a little bit at ease of feeling that little bit of like that speech from Hugin. You can leave the cave or stay here a little bit just to group your bearings a little bit more.
She just skips right on out.
Just keep right on out. Hovering over to Aaron.
Yes.
You are feeling as you're like in your knockout state. You are in your mind as to where you're being talked by a blue-skinned, not lizardy nor aquatic or tiefling-like, but you are seeing holding a cloak, kind of in druidic clothes like yourself, but his eyes are not being shown whatsoever.
Kind of like a genasti.
Not a genasi.
Gotcha.
The race is called Vilakin.
Vilkin.
Yeah, Vilakin.
Gotcha.
Part of the
How do you spell that?
Vilakin's spelled Violekin.
Gotcha.
Vilakin or Veldikin is what it's more common as, but Vilakin is a more easier term to pronounce because not many people can pronounce Velikin.
Mm-hmm.
You are seeing holding a mirage staff, kind of in a little bit of a deep jungle, like cloak vines, but kind of keeping like the underwater coral look to himself, to where he's looking at you. See, he's kind of damaged and shaken. And he's looking at you like, oh no. on. What are you doing here? Did he get you too?
I'll kind of look at him, but even though I can't see his eyes since they're bound by cloth, you say? Like a blindfold?
No, more like it's like a image. Think of like an image, whatever, like it takes off, and it's just like the static field flaring. That's basically what it is.
So it's like it's
Like
like
a little.
how if you were to draw eyes over the cloth. So it's like it looks like it would go, but not
It's
really.
basically like a fog haze over the eyes.
I have no idea what that is.
If you know what a fog looks like, if you put it over a person's eyes, it's just covering the eyes.
But like a fog over the eyes, that's it.
Yes, that's basically what it is. That's what a fog haze is.
Anyway, so I'll look, and I can't tell if he's looking at me, so I'm like, wait, who, me?
He's looking at you. Please tell me he didn't get you here too.
What are you talking about? Who is he? Who are you?
As soon as you said, who is he? He kind of bites his tongue a little bit, and kind of like, I'm Umbrea Windling. Umbrea is UMBREA.
UMBREA.
Yes. WYLIDN. Umbrea Windling.
Gotcha.
And you see that he's like, yeah, I'm Umbrea. I believe you've heard of me before. I'm one of the original guardians of the crystals.
Do I remember? This is not Aaron speaking. This is Michael.
You will remember Michael, but Aaron would also remember as well.
Yeah. Okay,
Aaron,
gotcha.
Aaron,
question.
Yeah, Aaron remembers for a fact of when the Centaur was speaking of the original Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Of where Algarin has mentioned the original Guardians, and Umbrea was one of the names.
Upon remembering that, something will just kind of click in my head, and I'll take a second glance and be like, "You're Umbrea?"
Mm-hmm. Oh god, that hurt.
I'll be like, "What are you doing here?"
You see him just like holding it like in place. I was with. Fuck. He said I was with her. I was with Iridian. Iridian.
You were with Iridian.
Yes.
That was another one of the.
A leader.
The one they showed me.
I was with her, and then all of a sudden, everything just faded to monochrome.
No, so that doesn't explain who he is.
If you want to know who I am, I was the druid of their party. I was the main one who would always keep to himself.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm mainly referring to whatever he was saying in the start, where I was like, "Wait, who is he and who are you?" I'm imagining he's referring to the Shadow, but in my character's stupor, I'm not making two and two connection. So he's still asking questions about that.
He's wondering. He's kind of looking at your person. Hey, did you try to?
Yes, you keep saying he. Who is he?
You've had to see him at least once, or multiple times. The man with scarlet eyes.
I'll blink multiple times. Like, I just encountered him here, not even 10 or so minutes ago. What happened? The last I remember, we destroyed him.
You destroyed the man with the scarlet. That can't be possible. He can't return. We sealed him away. At least, you seem like holding like the bottom of his mouth and his. There is no time to explain.
You're
I can
right.
give you a little bit of guidance, but I can't give you my full power yet. In due time, but we didn't always have a theory on these crystals. Once gathered in the right moment, we use these crystals to seal away the man with scarlet eyes, but if he's doing this and attacking you and your group, that means the seal didn't fully work.
Also, I have a question for you.
Yes.
He's been showing me, and I assume other members of my party, he's been showing us visions. Is anything that happened in those visions, did they actually happen?
The one thing we pretty much know about the man with scarlet eyes is that his magic is unfathomably it kind of reflects on a specific moment. It's called a chaos magic. Chaos magic is used to interpret what a person sees. If anything, mainly of his visions, it could be the possible seer of the future or an internal mental prison.
Yeah, the main reason my character is asking is because he's worried that his caretaker is actually dead.
If any case, it's a possibility that most of what you could see could happen, but not all the time.
So I'm not a very bright person, you see, and the things that he's shown me, they feel so real. I almost feel like it feels so real, like it's actually happened. And he
Yes.
gives me these visions, and they.
Yes, magic for you. A lot of pain.
Please, it can't be real.
As you were saying that, you kind of see like his image is kind of fading a little bit. Hold on.
Where are you going?
He's reaching out with his staff. Grab my staff!
I'll grab it with two hands.
As soon as you get the staff, you see a gray astral projection of the image kind of fuse in with not only your staff, but with the rest of you. And he's saying, I'll give you some of my magic. We can't be here for long. Whenever you get a chance, find Osmond. He should be able to help you.
Osmond. I'm writing that down. I am writing that down.
Osmond, Ozmand.
Gotcha.
That's where you can see the essence spurs away from you have gained blessing from Umbria. What adds to the fact is your wild shape is now boosted to where if you were to use the regular stats of any type of beast, the health is doubled.
Should I add this as like so I want to add it to D&D Beyond, but
yes.
I'm just going to make a blank item and just kind of type a bunch of bougie in there
Just put it in your notes if you can, if you want to.
first, so I can type it later.
Notes, click.
All right.
It's Whenever you wild shape, your health is doubled for that wild shape, but it does not double the challenge rating for 2 or 3.
So
The
challenge rating is not changed by this at all, but the beast form that I wild shape into is doubled in health.
yes,
Gotcha.
but the boosted for the HP does not go to 2 or 3. It only stays within 1.
Okay. So if I was going to wild shape into something that had 1 HP, it would stay as 1 HP.
Correct.
All right.
Whenever you crit in a wild shape, add an additional D12. It's only
Just 1d12.
1d12.
Gotcha. Crits and wild shape add an additional 1d12 damage.
Yep. The only use for it, you can only use it once per long rest.
Gotcha.
I believe your Arcana is boosted to 3, but to +3.
Oh, it's already +3, so I add +3 to that?
Yeah, add +3 to where it's going to be a 6 now, I believe.
Okay. Alright. I will have to see how I can modify that. I'll just write it in the note for now. But I'll try to work something out.
Your survival is boosted up to is boosted up to 2, is up to more to is up more to tongue tied. Boost up your survival up more to like add +2 to whatever your survival is.
Gotcha. So whenever I do a survival check, I add 2 plus whatever I have.
No, more like you're increasing the level for the survival. So what is your survival at now?
+5. It has proficiency, it's +5 before this.
Alright. It's going to be a +7.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha.
You're not changing. You can add it by
Alright. Is that it?
That is it.
Let's go. I got a magic weapon. God, I'm at
Drift.
just with the stats or the staff that he had, or is that just kind of his blessing has touched me?
His blessing.
I can have. Alright, that's all. Drift!
I'm here. What's up?
Drift for you. That green light. You see a man sitting on stone in like a meditative stance, legs crossed and everything. As his eyes wake up and reverb in astral projection, walks over towards you. Drift.
Yeah.
How has this happened? Has this happened to you many of times where ones that you trust out of nowhere just turn and harm those within your path?
Maybe.
I'm actually wanting to know. Do you think you'll ever stay in this group long enough?
Long enough for what?
Just as long as you desire. As much as you desire, do you think you are going to be around this group for as long as you can, or do you wish to venture off on your own once more? I know for a fact this isn't something you signed up for.
The way things are unfolding, I'm not going to be doing much wandering.
You're just gonna stay in the one place and do nothing?
My corpse will.
Pretty sure you got revived.
I rolled a natural 1. I got 2 death saves. I
Yeah,
am teetering on the brink.
And mainly Sage healed you back up to 13. Because I remember for a fact I rolled healing healing from Sage. She healed you up to 13.
Hold on. Okay.
He is contemplating and knowing, like, noticing for a fact, and kind of like looks at you and is like, how much do you even like a group? Be honest with me on that.
Well, let's see. You've got the guy who decides to wander off and has opened Pandora's box, so to speak, several times and hasn't learned anything from it, really. A guy who means well, but just... that's all he's really got going for him, seems like. There is someone with a large amount of power, but they're too busy running away from their own fate to see what happens, or if they'll even achieve it. So, I'm just tired.
You see him kneel down. As monks, well, me, as a monk, actually felt that exact same burden, that exact same idea from our original party. The original Guardians of Crystals had a lot of expectations, but all of us seem to have different motives. Others would try to do the things their own way. Others would try to follow blindly just so they can get either a pay cut or just get enough sustenance. Another one would just follow their own path in what they're being told. And you just have me, a person who's trying their best just to get the job done and go on his best. I mean, I got the name the Conqueror for a reason, just by doing my job, what I wanted to do. I've even thrown I've thrown the crystal back multiple times and told them to go find another party member to do my job, but every single time they would always either get into a situation, I'd always come running back to my old group, knowing for a fact that the reason why we are misfits in our own way is because it's who we are. It was hard for us to trust each other until our years and years on that road to not only seal away the man with scarlet eyes, but if anything, it just proved the theory of what the man with the scarlet eyes even said. At the end of the day, we are nothing but misfits. That's who we ever will be. Us in a group, us having problems, that's what makes us better. That's what makes us stronger. You, on the other hand, seem like you already have a plan set for you. You listed off their traits and what they do. But, from what I've seen, they are the only ones to come out and actually tell the truth on what they want, what they do, and what they at least plan to get from it. You are just like me, the yes man that'll just do anything to have a group of friends, have some coin in the pocket, just not be alone for as much as we can until we are in a conquest and just pretty much did everything we could. These guys are still writing their stories. You are in the same boat as that elf that ran from the party. You still don't know what you want to do. You're just following blindly. Drift,
Yeah.
what do you
What?
want to do exactly?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've already got a group of people looking for me, looking to kill me. Now I've got this guy, the man with scarlet eyes, seeks to kill me. He's manipulating the people I'm supposed to be able to trust to do it. And everybody else is either run away or dying fighting. Even the last group, even y'all, died fighting.
But we did what we could, which was seal away the man with scarlet eyes. Now, the rest of my members have no idea if they died or not. If anything, me, I pretty much know for a fact that I'm still alive. My monk type spirit might be sending out like a reservoir of what was that thing that Hugin called it? Intervention. A divine intervention. I'll give you a bit of my power, but I can't give you the full thing yet. Use this power of what you see fit for it. Protecting your allies or fighting off foes who just have chasing you in your past. You see him hold out his hands. Do you want my power?
Alright. I still got more in me, sure.
His hands from the green projection start shimmering over to where it absorbs to your whole body, to your weapons. You have the spirit of Osmond. Your attacks are doubled. You can use it once per long rest. It only works for only one action. Your dexterity, your constitution, add a plus at a +2 to your Constitution
Like in general, or does it save or
in
modifier?
general. Just in general.
Well then.
There is a thing called the Warrior's Spirit, where you are you have a not a maneuver. You have a superiority dice that you can add for a temporary HP, a D8. Can only be used once per long rest. You can give it to either yourself or any one of your allies.
Okay.
You see Osmond stand up as the whole projection of himself fades entirely. As all of you, and Aaron shoots up from his unconscious state, and Aileen walks back. Guiles.
Alright.
In that yellow light, you see a dwarf female. The gauntlets kind of holding her hand a bloom, kind of like in the exact same bolt of paladin work, but much more of a monk.
Okay.
As to where she does not have a holy symbol. If anything, she is just in her nature the protector.
Okay.
Short, kind of auburn hair, but has a little bit of like the Padawan twist in her hair. Dread, the Padawan dread. And you see it's Toma.
Okay. Should I go ahead and erase all of my temporary stuff for...
Correction. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Alright. Toma's here.
Is Toma, scars on her face, as she's looking up at you. So, how are you doing, kid?
That's funny.
In dwarven history, you're still younger than me.
That is true. I'll give you that.
You were feeding in on a lot of repressed anger.
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Enlighten me.
How would you feel if you found out everybody that you knew was dead and gone? Family, vendors that you've been friends with for years, your own team gone, destroyed, and killed right in front of you by the man that you're trying to seal away forever. I lost my favorite Violet.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've lost everyone I care about.
I lost the elf who pretty much knew my secret of everything I've held accountable. You know what I did through most of our battles of sealing away the men with scarlet eyes? I froze. I sat there doing nothing as I watched Umbria be killed right in front of me. And the ring just dropping right there. And as soon as she says the ring dropping right there, you see a tear is starting to cloud her eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think of how I keep a lot of stuff repressed, of how much emotions I keep entitled and being mind controlled. You lost your family and the family that you were taking care of. You got to say goodbye, at least. How do you think I feel? I never got to.
I couldn't imagine.
An endless prison of emotions as I watched Umbria crumble away from me. Watching Iridian get encased in the crystal herself with that monster.
You're right. I don't know true loss. And you're right. My families that I've known, they might be dead and gone. Maybe I got to say goodbye, but I still have a family. That family lives on. And I have that chance to protect them. At least I could save this one.
I will give you enough help as I can. I was the protector of my group, and I failed. And I'm just on an island away from Osman. I didn't even get to see the burial grave for Umbria. I can't find Hugin. And Dina is stuck in that crystal, and I can't break it. You want to protect your family. You want to protect your friends. I'll give you some of my power.
Power to protect.
You guys,
Sounds almost.
you guys, whenever I give you my power, all of you need to pull your act together. That elven girl runs of her own whenever she gets annoyed, or if anything gets too boring, keep her in line. You need to stop leaving your party just so you can surprise your enemies and catch them off surprise. That orc needs to whip his shape in. Even if he doesn't mean it, he needs to whip his shape in together. That turtle needs to open up a little bit more. And that druid needs to tell the truth on anything if he can.
Sure. So what you're saying is, we all have our problems. We all have our issues we need to sort out. We can't do it alone.
Broken glass can even be fixed.
I'll smile. Smile for the first time. A genuine smile.
Also, that name D&D, you guys are gonna go far. It's gonna go further into your years. So you're not going to be dysfunctional and disappointments anymore. You are going to be much more than just a broken group. Going to be on a great verge of destruction towards your enemies. You're going to reap disaster on the man of scarlet eyes. Cadence is now in your hands. You guys need to find the crystals of what we used once before. From what we saw, she got sealed up in that crystal. And knowing for a fact these things have probably been scattered once more. You see, Toma holds out her hand. You wish to
Well,
gain
look,
that power?
without her even saying anything yet, I see her reach out her hand. In the past, I would have been hesitant. I would have looked the person up, examining them for any faults, some other motive. Why is this person reaching out their hand to me? Let them down where they stand.
Please. The only fault that I had was losing. Just losing my grit. She's holding up her hands in full throttle. You want to be the protector?
I'll do what I must,
As her hands
even if
are
it
going
means
out,
being the protector.
as her hands are going out, the yellow gold of light from her starts fusing in entirely to your person. You have gained a fighting style of protector to where you are influencing both protection and interception to where you are able to either jump in front to take a hit or to um, to recover up and boost up your AC. Your armor class is now up 2 points. And you gain an additional plus +2 to any piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning damage type.
So should I just say add +2 to... Never mind. I can have all three. Otherwise, I would have just said to any melee weapon, but yeah, it gets complicated down the road, so I'll just keep it how you said it.
Your constitution is up 2 points as well.
Nice.
As the vision submerges of itself to where you were looking out to your whole group, you see Budar is just looking at himself down out of rage. Aileen walks back to where you guys are looking in from what you were going to do for your expedition. It is still, the expedition is still within your path as you guys are getting yourself prepped. All of you can heal back up to full.
Kind of as if we took a long rest, right?
Correction. Yes, that is correct.
Let's go.
You guys are now level 7.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey. So does my lightning quarterstaff recharge, or do I have to roll for that?
Automatic recharge.
Yes.
Is that a season?
All right. Okay. What am I gonna take now? I'm level 7. Yo. Right, but they all vanished, right? It's like they were doing some sort of astral projection and disappeared.
Pretty much, yes, in the light of yours, but you guys do kind of have that tint. Even though, like, the light that Budar has is red, kind of looking like the scarlet, his is not of the exact same color as the man with scarlet eyes. His is more kind of red-orange,
Mm-hmm.
while the man with scarlet eyes is kind of like a reddish pink. You guys are
Gotcha.
getting your bearings, everything seemed perfect to where there's mentioning of whenever you guys get to the short part of the cave. You guys are at the entrance of the cave for your expedition. And this is where I'm going to hold off for tonight's episode.
Ooh.
hey, Kaz, before you go,
Hold on.
so, oh,
As you guys are like leveling up, getting your bearings, this will be the 9th episode. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Let's go, boy.
hey,
Hey.
But
let's go.
come back next week. We'll enjoy it. Forgot tonight was Critical Role night, and those guys are amazing. I got to catch up myself. Their episodes are amazing. But, guys, enjoy yourself. Have a good night.
Night.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.